Good evening, everybody, and welcome to JWE Monday Night Jayromada. We are here in Green Bay, Wisconsin, where tonight we are coming off the back of the incredible Summer Smackdown PPV event. Get ready for exciting offense and quick-thinking defense as our new champions look to start their new campaigns off on the right foot. This is Jayromada. And starting off our evening, introducing first, it's our newest Women's Universal Champion, truly the ultimate Aikido Master, Tenko Chabashira.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Japan, the Women's Undisputed Impact, the Universal World Champion, Charlotte.
And Tenko not beating one, but two competitors yesterday to come home with the title. Not only making it past Bayonetta, but also the fan favorite to be. To come home as a pretty big underdog champion. And let's see how she begins her title campaign here tonight. And her opponent, it is the swordswoman from Elise,
And from
Lucina.
Louis.
And Lucina squandering her championship chances one too many times. And let's see how she reacts to just some random up-and-comer winning the championship belt her very first time out. I have a feeling that there's going to be a little bit of resentment there. And referee rings the bell. Lucina immediately begins with a back elbow, but Tenko with the reversal, sending Lucina into the corner and looking for a rolling neckbreaker, but Lucina stepping back and connecting with a kick into the disrespectful slap and the stomp to the inside part of the wrist. And now some stomps to the back, trapping the hand and an arm breaker, picking Tenko up into a seated position and drop kicking her right in the back. And now heading over to the corner, climbing to the top rope, lining herself up, telling Tenko to get up to her feet, and a front flip double kick. There's one. Tenko kicks out. And now Lucina putting Tenko in the submission scorpion clutch attempt, but Tenko very quickly getting out. Uppercut into the slap, looking for the spinning back fist. Lucina blocking that and a reversal, but Tenko with the hip toss, telling Lucina to get up to her feet, and she does rather quickly. Kick to the stomach, Tenko looking for the knee to the stomach. Lucina getting out of the way, but Tenko continuing her offense. Now Lucina very quick to her feet again, and continuing her assault against the new champion, sending her down, grabbing her by her hair, and then just pulling on both of her arms, trapping her hair underneath her feet. Picking Tenko back up, spinning 180 backbreaker into another pin attempt. There's one. There's two. Tenko kicks out. And Lucina with a crossbody frog splash. And again, Tenko getting her knees up just in the nick of time. And looking for a flying knee, just flying over the top of Lucina. Kicking her off of her though. And there's a knee back, knife edge chop. But Lucina kicking Tenko off of her. Picking her up and some kicks to the face, right to the bridge of the nose. Now Tenko first to venture outside the ring, looking to catch her breath. Lucina following her out, and both women trying to kick each other, but both women missing. Tenko picking Lucina back up, knife edge chop into the right hand. And the neck breaker. There's three. Tenko back inside the ring. And Lucina as well. Tenko grabbing her from behind and a release suplex right into the corner. Catching the really stiff springs. Lucina slowed back to her feet. And Tenko with a side angle suplex. Tenko to the top rope, lining up and connecting with the diving axe handle punch. And now trapping Lucina in a submission attempt on the outside, just to try to wear her down a little bit. Lucina tossing Tenko back inside the ring and rolling in herself. And a dragon screw takedown into a leg breaker. Now Lucina with the running clotheslines and a single leg dropkick into the pin. There's one. There's two. Tenko again kicking out. Lucina picking her back up to her feet, kick to the stomach. And a falling face buster. And another pin attempt here. 1, 2. And Tenko somehow with the rope break. And Lucina, like I predicted early on in the match, or not early on, but before the match began, when she was heading to the ring, fighting with some resentment. She is fighting angry. Picking Tenko up and another side angle slam into another pin attempt. There's one. There's two. And Tenko loses her first match as champion. Although going up against Lucina, who's tried time and time again to win the championship belt, but just couldn't get it done. That was a pretty tough order.
Here is your winner, Louie.
But Lucina coming home with the victory. And now for our next matchup. And good heavens, would you look at the time. It's Reyn time, baby.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the
And yeah, Reyn heading to the ring. One half of the Vision Warriors, more so the Warrior, in that tag team name. And he's always a fun competitor to watch. And his opponent, it is the hero of chaos and destruction.
From the other side of darkness, weighing in at 235 pounds, Ultimate Thunder, Zeke.
One half of the heroes of chaos. It is Zeke Von Genbu.
From the other side of darkness, weighing in at 235 pounds, Ultimate Thunder, Zeke.
And both men ready. Referee ringing the bell, and this heavyweight match begins with Zeke connecting with a couple of right hands and then a suplex right into the corner, picking Reyn back up to his feet, but Reyn with a right hand, huge slugging right hand, and sending Zeke down to the ground. But Zeke with an RKO as thanks. And the ground and pound stepping away from Reyn, who catches that punch and gives one of his own into the spinning slam. And Reyn with the diving, bowing leg drop. And a stomp to the bicep, picking Zeke up off his feet, and a spinning power slam takedown. Zeke rolling to the outside, Reyn just staring him down. And Zeke climbing back into the ring before the referee could even count to one. And Reyn kicking him in the stomach, picking him up, and the falling neck breaker. Into a rolling elbow drop to the back. And the shimmy leg drop. And now another bowing leg drop. And I meant to say shimmy knee drop. Reyn rolling out of the way of that attack by Zeke, punching him in the face and walking him to the southern ropes. Reyn tossing Zeke to the outside. What is Reyn thinking right now? Staring down his competitor. Checking the ropes, making sure he knows exactly what the distance is. And a diving spear, tossing Zeke right into the barricade. Reyn picking Zeke up, but Zeke slipping that and elbowing Reyn in the back of the knee and tossing him right into the side of the ring. But getting out of the way of that grapple, and Reyn tossing Zeke face first, point blank into the ring post. Reyn stepping out of the way of that double axe handle punch and connecting with one of his own. There's 7. Reyn back into the ring, sliding out to throw Zeke back into the ring. But Zeke picking Reyn up, trying to toss him into the ring like a spear, but only managing to connect with the apron. Zeke looking for the stomp, but Reyn getting out of the way, and a clothesline connects. Reyn tossing Zeke back inside. Staring him down, climbing back in. And Zeke with a running big boot. And now just taunting on Reyn, who greets him with a punch to the side of the face, picking him up over the shoulders. And face first into the turnbuckle, a stomp to the stomp to the elbow. And Zeke with another RKO into a pin. There's one. Reyn kicks out. And Zeke with the facebuster suplex. Picking Reyn back up. And a huge neckbreaker suplex. And again picking Reyn up. But Reyn tossing him over his back in that reversal, and Reyn either looking for the wild down or the Reyn time. It's the wild down into the pin. There's one. There's two. Zeke kicks out. And Reyn doing his signature pose. Picking Zeke up off his feet. And tossing him against the ropes. And an elbow to the inside of the knee. Climbing to the top rope, lining himself up. Diving elbow connects. And Reyn looking for what I think is going to be the Reyn time. Spinning around, and yes, I thought Zeke had that reversed, but Reyn managing to maintain control. There's two. Zeke kicking out. And the handbreaker, Zeke getting out of the way, but Reyn popping him up and tossing him down in that modified wild down. Couple of right hands, a kick to the stomach, and a ripcord clothesline. And Reyn taking Zeke to Suplex City. 3 gigantic suplexes. And now Reyn, I'm not entirely sure what he's trying to do. Instead, he picks Zeke up off his feet. But Zeke with the reversal punch right to the stomach. And the running clotheslines. Picking Reyn back up off his feet. And tossing him into the corner. Setting him up on the middle rope and a neck breaker into the bridging pin. There's one. There's two. Reyn kicks out. Zeke picking him back up off his... back onto his feet. Slipping that, giving the you can't see me, and connecting with the attitude adjuster. And now Zeke going for a pin. There's one. There's two. Reyn kicks out. And Zeke picking Reyn back onto his feet. And a spinning powerbomb takedown. And now Zeke heading to the top rope, staring down Reyn, telling him to get up, and looking for the diving spear. Reyn getting out of the way, and a kick to the face just for a good measure. And now another wild down into the pin. There's one. There's two. And Zeke's not going to kick out of that, and Reyn once again getting the better of his rival. And look, Zeke is breaking the time-space continuum yet again.
Here is your winner, promoter Ryan.
And Reyn making sure that the crowd knows it is indeed Reyn time. And now for our next matchup, introducing first. It is the Ultimate Robot, K1B0. It is Kibo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Kamakura, Kanagawa, Japan. Weighing in at 191 pounds, K1B0.
And his opponent, it is your Mr. Money in the Bank, the Lone Wolf,
From Tokyo, Japan.
Zenkichi Hasegawa. And referee starts off this match. Zenkichi looking for the running bulldog, but Kibo immediately pushing him off. Now taunting in front of Zenkichi, doesn't take that too kindly, and a huge left hand punch into the jumping elbow again. And what the hell was one more? Kicking Kibo on the top of the head. And a knee smash. Pulling on Kibo's leg. And a stump pull leg breaker into the huge right hands. And now Zenkichi running to the top rope, lining himself up. And a diving forearm spear. Turning Kibo around, but Kibo with the Enziguri reversal. And a massive uppercut, or a rising knife edge chop. Zenkichi rolling out of the ring, climbing back in, avoiding any attacks that Kibo might have had, tossing him into the corner. And a massive right hand, and again, but Kibo with the reversal and a right hand right back. And now having his way against Zenkichi, massive combo from one corner all the way to the other. And a rising knife edge chop from Keebs into looking for a springboard leg drop, but Zenkichi getting out of the way and very quickly putting a stop to Kibo's combo. Now Zenkichi going for a pin. There's one, but Kibo kicks out. Now rubbing his face against the mat and a rolling elbow drop. Kibo back to his feet, but Zenkichi forcing him back up fully, and there's a knee to the face. And again, the triple rolling elbows. Zenkichi picking Kibo back up over the shoulders, but Kibo elbowing himself out. And there's a rolling takedown. But Zenkichi with the possum pin, there's one. Kibo kicks out. And Zenkichi looking for the knife edge chop, but Kibo with the spear, there's one. There's two. Zenkichi, kicks out. And rolling out of the ring, Kibo following him out. Picking him up off his feet, and a right hand. Looking for some sort of grapple, but Zenkichi punching his way out. And tossing the ultimate robot back inside the ring, climbing in himself. Kibo looking for an RKO, it looked like, but Zenkichi with the grapple, essentially saving himself, and now taunting on Kibo. And there we go. There is the massive RKO into the pin. There's one, and there's two. Zenkichi kicks out just in time. Kibo picking him back up off his feet, lining himself up, and there's another spear. 200 pounds of robot right into your stomach. There's two, and Zenkichi's not going to kick out. And the crowd wants one more finisher, even though the match is over. They're just out here for blood, but Kibo weathering a storm of assault.
Here is your winner,
And a very nice victory there. And I don't think I've ever seen somebody be backed up in a corner and then fight their way, forcing their opponent into the complete opposite corner like Kibo did earlier that match. That was incredible. And now for our first tag team matchup of the evening. Introducing first, it is the Mech Femmes. Charla and no longer champion, Tifa Lockhart.
tag team match. On the way to the ring, the Grinders.
Tifa losing a very unfortunate match against Hatsune Miku yesterday to lose the women's Nexus championship. But let's see if she can have a short memory and just put that behind her and face the future. And their opponents, it is the Diamonds.
And their opponents, the Dream Team.
Haru Ukumura and An Takamaki. And referee rings the bell for our first tornado tag match of the evening. And both teams immediately finding their partners. Charlotte going after On and Haru versus Tifa. Tifa with the knife edge chops. And a kick to the chest. And Tifa going for a very quick pin attempt. There's one, but Haru kicking out immediately. Now Charlotte taunting on a little bit too much. On picking Charlotte up and a side angle slam. And Haru with a rolling neck breaker. And both members of the Diamonds looking to attack Charlotte, who reverses both of them. And now Tifa with a Russian leg sweep takedown. And Charlotte with a jumping arm breaker. Picking Haru back up to her feet, and Charlotte punching Haru right into Tifa. A kneeling shoulder takedown. On with a Russian leg sweep against Charlotte. Tifa with a Dragon Screw takedown and a leg breaker against Haru, who rolls out of the ring to recover her breath. And On with a neck breaker. Now onto the top rope. Charlotte looking to knock her down and eventually tosses her off. Tifa with a rolling takedown. And a jumping arm breaker. Rolling Haru onto her back. And a foot DDT. Charlotte picking On up by her neck and a rolling neck breaker. Tifa with a kick to the stomach. And an ankle pick. On turning Charlotte around. And an forearm right to the neck. And again, turning her around. Rolling arm breaker. Haru looking for the finisher as On is looking for the pin. There's two. And Haru with a huge right hand with that women's rights. And tossing Tifa back inside the ring. Climbing back in. Charlotte with the reversal and a rolling neck breaker. But Haru going after her. Tifa coming to her teammate's aid. And both women failing on an attack. Jumping clothesline connects. And now Tifa going after Haru, who immediately picks her up. And there's a head scissor takedown. And Haru going for a pin. Referee in position, there's one. Tifa kicks out. Now Charlotte joining the party on the outside. Rolling arm breaker of her own. Tifa picking On up in a power bomb right next to the apron. Tifa going for a pin. Referee not in good position. I'm not entirely sure what the referee is doing. Just giving On ample time to kick out. And there's a jumping facebuster. Tifa throwing On onto the ramp. Charlotte looking for the finisher. Kick to the stomach. And there's a rolling takedown into the pin. There's one. There's two. Haru kicks out. Picking Haru back up, turning her around, taking her down in a reverse armbar, trying to get a submission here. And Haru's going to tap out. Tifa was going for the pin. It does not matter. Her teammate ended up forcing a submission. And that was a clean victory. And a very nicely done job by the Mech Femmes, coming off of a bit of a hiatus and landing on a high note. Very well done from our former champions. And now our second of the back-to-back tag team matchups, and it is a bit of a rematch from yesterday. Introducing first, it is your new men's tag team champions, the Skelebros.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 300 pounds, the men's undisputed Impact, the tag team world champions, Too Cool.
Coming off of a massive victory against Brosona last night at our Summer Smackdown pay-per-view event. If you missed that, certainly go give it a watch. It was an incredible matchup. And their opponent is the former tag team champions who lost the title. It is Brosona.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 279 pounds, the Alliance.
Looking for a bit of revenge, and that starts tonight. And all four men in the ring, referee rings the bell. And Sans immediately going after Yu and Yosuke versus Papyrus. And a rolling neckbreaker, Sans stomping on the arm of Yu. And now trapping the hand in a spinning arm breaker. As Yosuke tossing Papyrus face first into the corner. Massive knife edge chop. Sans slipping the punch and going for a pin. There's one. There's two. And yeah, we're not going to have a 2-minute match here. Sans with a massive RKO in the middle of the ring. And now Yu going for a pin. Sans immediately breaking that up. Yosuke with a massive uppercut and a fireball punch. Going for a pin in the corner. There's one. There's two. And Sans with the rope break, which, to me, that doesn't make sense. This is a falls count anywhere. Why would the ropes even matter? Yu with a neckbreaker takedown, Yosuke immediately picking him up, and Yu with the spine buster, and Yosuke taking, or the Brosona taking turns. Yosuke with the knees to the inside part of the leg, and now going after Papyrus, who tosses Yu back inside the ring. And Yosuke, not a very smart decision there. And Papyrus with a neck breaker, tossing Yu back inside the ring. Grabbing Yosuke from behind, punching him in the spine. Stepping out of the way of that attack from Yu, and actually putting Yosuke in the attack line, and Papyrus with the bone trussler. There's two. Yosuke kicks out. Sans trying to toss Yu back inside the ring, but accidentally tossing him into his brother. And now Papyrus just sliding in because it's fun. Sans picking Yosuke back up, and the falling arm breaker into the arm bars. Papyrus is just staring off into the crowd. Yu is just watching on, grabbing Sans from behind in a falling backbreaker. Papyrus with a crossbody splash, biding his time, and that connected. Yosuke tossing Sans back inside the ring. And Yosuke with the tripping reversal, and Sans accidentally colliding with his own teammate, with his own brother. Yu back inside the ring with Papyrus spinning back fist. And Yosuke, not entirely sure if he was trying to do like a submission attempt or what. Now tossing Sans back inside the ring, and now all four men, back inside. Yosuke looking for the grab, but Sans slipping that, kicking Yosuke in the back of the leg. And Papyrus with the head scissor Hurricane Rana takedown. And now Sans going for an arm bar. Papyrus with a stomp to the face against Yosuke. Yu powering out of that submission attempt. Papyrus to the top rope, but jumping back down. Kick to the stomach, and there's a jumping facebuster. Yu rolling outside the ring. Papyrus with a backflip skull bash, and that connects. And Yosuke with a fireball punch. Papyrus going for a pin. There's one. There's two. Yu getting out just before Yosuke can reach him. Yosuke picking Papyrus up, and a backbreaker. Picking him back up to his feet again. And back inside the ring. Sans tossing Yu back inside the ring, and now just face first against Yosuke, who connects with a massive kick. Papyrus picking Yu back up and tossing him back inside the ring. And now facing off against Yosuke. And there's a rolling neck breaker. Tripping Papyrus up, and there's a... with that takedown. Yu picking Sans up. And powerbombing him right next to the announcer's booth. There's one. There's two, and I have no idea how the referee has sight of that. And a backbreaker right into the barricade. Yu tossing Sans in. Climbing in himself. Papyrus picking Yosuke up, and a spinning neckbreaker. Yu with the armbar submission. Papyrus looking for a submission against Yosuke. Yu coming in to help his teammate, breaking up that submission attempt. And Sans looking for the spear from behind, but Yu just getting out of the way in time. Sans slipping that suplex, and a facebuster. Yosuke tossing Papyrus into the barricade, and now trying to run him upstairs. Sans going for an armbar. Yu very, very quickly getting out. And now it's a 2-on-1. Sans trying to fight it, but Yu taking care of that, and now the 2-on-1 going against Papyrus, who is able to fight it off. Papyrus picking Yosuke up and just tossing him into the corner. And now going after him as Sans. And now going after Yu. There's a stunner into the pin. There's one. There's two. But no three. As Sans tosses Yu into the ring. And a falling elbow drop. Papyrus looking for a bone trussler against Yosuke. Going for a pin. There's one. There's two. Papyrus kicks out. No thanks to Sans. And now Papyrus tossing Yu into the barricade, but Yu with the reversal. Now Yu going after Sans. And there's a jumping arm breaker into the reverse armbar. And Papyrus actually connecting on the bone trussler this time. Going for the pin. There's one. There's two. Yosuke kicks out. And Yosuke with a possum kick to the top of the head. Yu going for a pin. There's one. There's two. And Papyrus too busy facing off against Yosuke to even notice that Yu was trying to pin Sans. And that allowed Brosona to come home with the victory. And this Brosona, almost called them Skelebros, and Brosona coming home, completing their revenge arc. Unfortunately, it wasn't for the title, but it's consolation at least. And now for our next matchup. It is a bit of rivalry between these two. Introducing first, it is A2.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from the future, A-Ta.
And her opponent, unfortunately not coming home with the victory last night. It is 2B. And referee rings the bell. A2 immediately begins with the offense, knee to the face, and an axe kick to the back of the head. And picking 2B back up to her feet. And a roaring uppercut. And now climbing to the top rope. Staring down 2B, and a diving elbow connects. Going for a pin, there's one. 2B kicks out. Now to the outside, A2 grabbing 2B from behind and a forearm right to the middle of the spine, tossing 2B back inside the ring. Climbing back in herself, but 2B very quick to her feet. Picking A2 up and a face buster. A2 back to her feet, but 2B looking for the attack. A2 with the reversal. Tossing 2B for a run. And a spinning powerbomb takedown into the pin. There's one. 2B kicks out. And a knee to the back, knee to the face. And a stomp right to the mid-back. And now the right hands to the temple, stomp to the gut. A2 climbing to the top rope, staring down 2B. And a flailing punch attempt. 2B very quickly out of the way. And a knife edge chop into the leg pull. Pushing 2B down for the pin attempt. There's one, there's two. And 2B with the rope break. A2 picking 2B back up. And looking for a very early Styles clash. And that connects, rolling 2B onto her back. And another pin. There's one. There's two. B kicks out. And A2 really looking to get this done, quick and easily. Diving spear from the middle rope, and that connects. And A2 looking for another Styles clash. Rolling 2B onto her back. There's one. There's two. And 2B still kicking out, but A2 not letting up at all with the offense. And then just to add to the disrespect, taunting on her. 2B back to her feet. Looking to mount some sort of comeback here. Picking A2 up. Back to her feet. And a snap suplex takedown. Causing A2 to run, but whiffing on the grab. And there's another facebuster. And 2B with a rolling neck breaker. Rolling A2 onto her back, or onto her stomach rather. And a spinning arm breaker. And now, like a leg lock. Wear down submission. 2B jumping over her opponent, climbing to the top rope. And a diving elbow connects. 2B picking A2 back up, kick to the stomach. And there's a facebuster into the dragon clutch. And 2B looking to mount a massive comeback here, gaining a lot of momentum, but A2 with that kick out now with the advantage. And A2 with the face scrapes. Picking 2B back up. And a double punch to the side of the head. A2 to the top rope. Staring down 2B. And looking for the diving elbow drop, but 2B a little bit too close. Bit of a combo into the pin. There's one. There's two. And A2 kicks out. And a rolling neck breaker by A2. Climbing to the outside, climbing back in. Not enough distance to do a phenomenal forearm or phenomenal spear. But yes, enough distance to Irish whip and trip 2B up. And the rolling elbows to the chest. B to the outside, A2 following her. And there's a falling knee to the inside part of the arm and a jumping knee strike. A2 picking 2B back up. Right hands and a huge punch to the temple, telling 2B to get back up to her feet. A2 tossing 2B back in. 2B trying to get back to her feet, but A2 doing too much damage to her. And looking for another Styles Clash, but 2B with the reversal. And a stomp to the face. She is not done quite yet. Picking A2 up. And a spinning heel kick into the pin. There's one. There's two. A2 kicks out. 2B picking her rival back up. Knife edge chop into the punch. Knife edge chop into a haymaker. A2 very quickly back to her feet. But a jumping, terminating knee smash by 2B. And a rolling neck breaker. 2B to the top rope. Diving leg drop. And 2B looking for another finisher. And another spinning heel kick into the pin. There's one. There's two. And 2B fighting her way from behind to come home and take the win over her rival. And that is just 2B's tenacity.
Here is your winner, the 2B.
2B showing everyone just how tenacious she is. And that is the perfect example. A2 coming out the gate swinging. And it looked all but over, but 2B very nicely done. And now for our penultimate matchup of the evening. Introducing first. We haven't seen her in quite a while. It is Pandoria.
One fall, making her way to the ring from your darkest fears, Pamela.
And her opponent, it is Mitsuru Kijiro.
And from Kyoto, Japan, Mills Harry Joe.
And Mitsuru has been on a hot rise as of late, doing very well for herself. And yeah, let's see if that continues here tonight. I don't see why it should stop. Referee rings the bell. Mitsuru looked like she was cheating in a little bit. And Pandoria tossing her into the corner and a back elbow into the stomps, the mud stomps to the face, or the face scrapes, and a huge kick right to the side of the head, trapping the hand, and an arm breaker. Looking for the grab, but Mitsuru slipping that. Pandoria continuing the offense nonetheless. And there's a falling face buster, picking Mitsuru up to her feet. And a huge kick to the mid-back, tossing Mitsuru for a run over the top rope. And this fight continues to the outside. Stomp to the inside part of the thigh, picking Mitsuru back up. But Mitsuru with a kick reversal, tossing Pandoria back in. And now stalking her opponent from the outside, baiting her to join her. Pandoria telling her to fight here, and that's exactly what Mitsuru decided to do. Pandoria tossing Mitsuru into the barricade, but failing on the stomp. But Pandoria with the reversal right back. And a kick to the chin. Referee at a count of 6. Falling elbow. Picking Mitsuru back up. There's 7. Tossing Mitsuru into the barricade. There's the count of 8. Pandoria slides in. Staring down her opponent. There's 9. And Pandoria winning by countout. A rather short match. But Pandoria playing the rules to her advantage perfectly.
Here is your winner, Pamela.
Although I wouldn't necessarily say that this was a good or bad match at all for Mitsuru. There was nothing there. She was just taken by surprise and unfortunately counted out. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our main event of the evening. Introducing first, it is still your men's Universal Champion, Rex.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing High Voltage from Elysian Fields, weighing in at 115 pounds, the men's undisputed Impact, the Universal World Champion, the champ, Slater Rex.
And the Champion Slayer somehow defending his title from Dr. Eggman yesterday at the Summer Smackdown pay-per-view event through an absolutely incredible display of perseverance. And his opponent, it is your newest men's Nexus champion, Goro Akechi. Now let's see how long he holds on to this title. Will it be another 5 months?
And his opponent from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 140 pounds, the men's undisputed, the Universal NXT World Champion, Gordon Alexi.
And the two champions staring each other down as the referee rings the bell to start this match. Rex immediately turning Akechi around and a double neck breaker, picking him back up by his mask and a falling neck breaker again, telling Akechi to get back to his feet, and a clothesline right into the corner and stomping him in the chest, lining him up, and Rex looking to fly halfway fully, not halfway, the full length of the ring. Don't know why I said halfway, the full length of the ring, and now dragging him away from the corner. Akechi very quick to his feet, but Rex with a facebuster and looking for the springboard Superman punch, but Akechi getting out of the way, stomping Rex, punching Rex in the back of the head. But Rex with the reversal and a kick right to the butt. And a knee smash. Picking Akechi back up to his feet, right hands. Tossing him into the corner and a right hook to the gut. And Rex with the top rope facebuster and a stomp to the chest. Rolling Akechi onto his back and a kick right to the back. And some more taunts from Rex. Climb to the outside, jumping back in. Climb to the outside again, jumping back in. Just waiting for Akechi to get back to his feet. But that might have been a detriment, as Akechi now trying to get some semblance of offense back. The slaps to the face and the double kick to the gut. And a neck breaker takedown. Rex on the apron, Akechi spearing him off. And climbing out, left hands, there's a right hook. Left hook to the chest. Rex slipping that kick. Winning the grapple, tossing Akechi into the barricade. Rex retreating back inside the ring, sliding back out. And tossing Rex into the barricade this time. Akechi with a huge right hand to the face. And now going for the pin. There's one. There's two. Rex kicks out. And Akechi with a massive slap off the rebound. Picking Rex back up to his feet. And a standing submission attempt into a rolling neck breaker. And a sliding knee strike. Picking Rex back up to his feet. Huge uppercut hook. And now just Akechi continuing his aggressive offense. Ever since they entered the ring, there's no stopping Akechi. There's two. Rex kicks out. And now Akechi in the corner, tuning up the band, looking for the sweet chin music, and connecting. But Akechi falling dramatically to the mat before going for a pin. There's one. There's two. Rex kicks out. Picking Rex back to his feet. But Rex with the reversal and a forearm right to the neck. And a chicken wing suplex. Picking Akechi back up to his feet. And there's a backpack takedown. Akechi onto the apron. Rex staring him down, looking for the spear, but Akechi reversing that, climbing back in. Tossing Rex for a run. And there's a 180 knee smash. Rex with the reversal as Akechi was trying to pick him up. Onto the apron, looking for the phenomenal forearm. Akechi stepping right into it. There's one. There's two. Akechi kicks out. And a standing double leg drop kick by Rex. Akechi with the kick though, and the spinning turnstile takedown. And Rex looking for a possum pin. There's one. Akechi kicks out. Rex picking Akechi back up. Turning him around. And there's a flying facebuster. Rex to the top rope. Diving cross by splash connects. And just taunting on Akechi. Picking him back up onto the all fours, and now Rex looking for the finisher. Tripping Akechi up, looking for an ankle lock. Akechi immediately getting out. Tossing Rex for a run. Picking him up, turning, spinning takedown, rolling elbow connects. And now Akechi going for a pin. There's one. There's two. Rex kicks out. And Akechi connecting with the facebuster. Knee to the back of the head. And a turn, and a soccer ball knee. And now some knees to the chest. Akechi looking for the finisher now. As Rex is slow to get to his feet. Akechi grabbing him from behind, spinning takedown. Rex with a reversal. Quick thinking there. pays dividends. And a clothesline from behind. Rex taking Akechi down. And a spinning arm breaker. Rex to the outside, onto the apron, telling Akechi to get up. And there's another phenomenal forearm. Rex going for the pin. There's one. And Akechi with the rope break right in the referee's face. There was no missing that. Rex with the punches to the side of the head. Telling Akechi to get up to his feet. And a sliding facebuster. Rex picking Akechi back up, and there's the spinning discus punch. Kick right to the middle of the spine yet again. And now Rex slowly making his way to the corner. Middle rope cross by splash. Akechi rolling out just in time. And now the split leg stomp to the chest, picking Rex back up to his feet. Tossing Rex for an Irish whip, diving underneath, jumping over, and a flying forearm shimmer. And some sort of modified chokeslam, picking Rex back up to his feet. Rex with the reversal. And now walking Akechi to the eastern ropes. Sending him for a run, but whiffing on the attack. Akechi with the left hand, with some more left hooks, a right hook. And a spinning facebuster. Picking Rex back up to his feet. Turning him around. Picking Rex up. Sending him for a ride, and face first right. Connecting the bottom rope. There's one. There's two, and Rex is not going to kick out. And Goro Akechi vanquishing his... And here comes Zenkichi, cashing in his briefcase. We've seen it with Miu, and now it's Zenkichi's turn.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Money in the Bank is cashing in his contract.
Rex with the springboard takedown. And now a rising knife edge chop. Why of all times Zenkichi? Sending Rex for a run, diving down, jumping over, and a spinning takedown. And Zenkichi heading into the corner. Diving elbow right to the face. Zenkichi picking Rex up off his back onto his feet into the corner. And a spinning power slam. Picking Rex up and looking for a submission. Trying to... and yeah, Rex is going to tap out. And Zenkichi coming in and not only stealing the Money in the Bank briefcase, but also stealing the championship belt. And Zenkichi comes home to end off this show to be your newest men's Universal Champion 1 day after Summer Smackdown. He could have done it yesterday, but no, he decided to do it today for some reason.
Here is your winner, and new men's undisputed Impact, the Universal World Champion, Zukoni.
And I think Zenkichi might have accidentally put a pin in Akechi's plans, as Akechi was next on the dock to fight Rex for that rematch. But now Zenkichi comes home with the victory and the championship belt after cashing in his Money in the Bank. And I would like to thank you all for joining us here tonight for Jayromada. Hope to see you on Wednesday for Wingcrest and Friday for Eclipse. And in a couple of weeks' time for the Wingcrest Extreme Rules pay-per-view event. But until then, we are signing out from Green Bay, Wisconsin. See ya.